Blah, blah, blah. Yes, it is I have returned. Oh boy, 3 weeks since I've been out of the game, of the leagues here. Forgive me, my apologies for those who don't know. I've been out for 3 weeks. And first of all, I'd like to say a few things first. The video that I had that got 1.7 thousand views. Thank you for the people who watched it. I just want to say, first of all, thank you. Thank you for the people who actually watched this and who want to continue with the YouTube channel. And thank you for the people who watched that video, 1.7 views. I could not expect that. When I had views, I usually had like about 500, 600 views. That's the most I get. But this video, you look at that, there's 1.7 there. I don't know if it's that really clear right there. I just like to say, whoever watched that, thank you. And also, I got a subscriber from that. I just want to say thank you for you watching that video. Because that video, I guess it's because I just mentioned some famous person's name, famous streamer's name. I guess I have to say thank you to that famous streamer for, I don't know, for lending me her name so I can continue on my YouTube legacy, or just getting a few views. But anyways, that's all I have to say about that. Thank you. The second of all is probably wondering where I was for the past 3 weeks. Then to the answer of that is none of your business. That's why you shouldn't be asking about that. How dare you question where I've been? You have been banned from the Drawn Spy YouTube channel for questioning your supreme leader. I'm just kidding though. And the reason why I didn't want to tell you where I was, because I think it's a private matter. It's also like a family matter. It's not something bad or not something good. It's not something good either. It's just I had a lot of, let's just say, paperwork to do, and oh boy, there was a lot. There was some stressful times, and there will be a video about it sooner or later. But that's not why we're here. Today, I am introducing a new thing now to my YouTube channel, because we need something new here, okay? Instead of me, making fun of someone like a huge corporations that, are irresponsible with their money, or their children, evil people, making fun of people, and doing other dumb stuff. Today, I'd like to introduce you to something. Meme rate. Yes, that's right. Today we are rating memes now. It's basically like PewDiePie's meme review, or like anyone's meme review. Yes, it's somewhat of a copying of a meme review, but I'm reviewing memes by this month. And unlike PewDiePie, I treat them fairly, I think. So let's review for the memes for this last February. And oh boy, for the past 28 days of February, and I was off from February for the past those half of the month. I was gone for a while, but damn, 28 days brought us a lot more than a lot of memes that you might actually think. So yes, this will probably be in the meme awards and something. Yes, I am being some kind of weird Reddit bro who just wants to review memes or something. Am I some kind of meme professor? Did I graduate in memenomics? Who knows? But anyways, let's get into it. We got a lot of memes that I want to review in this February, and I think this will be a good excuse to upload videos, and not something major happens. I guess there are some, but who knows? But anyways, let's rate our first memes in the February. Our first meme of the month, Iron Lung. Now, unfortunately, I've never seen the Iron Lung movie before, and I've never seen it being appeared here. I heard it was really good, and I heard it was really fun. But the memes are centered here from the people making fun of it in the box office. And I think I did made a video about this before, and it was it was a month ago. But there are a lot of interesting memes coming out here. This one was a favorite meme of mine. Markiplier making the meme, the Iron Lung movie with blood, sweat, and tears, and while everyone else is doing AI slap. Unfortunately, the movie made quite a lot of money, especially that this movie was probably made independently without any of the helps of Hollywood. But unfortunately, like I said, Markiplier did not get the the recognition that he gets from the box office, or something. It's fine, I guess. Obviously, Hollywood is doing some shady stuff there, but not because Yeah, just because Markiplier didn't win, the best, in the box office, he got deleted. He wins in my heart for one of the greatest persons I know. I like this meme. Scott Cawthon in the Iron Lung, If someone asked what the Iron Lung movie was, here it was for 2 hours, and it's just a video of Markiplier playing it. The memes are mostly, centered of making fun of the people, making fun of people who didn't make Markiplier in the top tier movies. You know what? It's fine. However, there are some memes that are, kind of okay, but they're not just the greatest memes. They're just okay. There was just so many controversies of him, not being showed or something. So, anyways, I gave the Markiplier meme 6.5 out of 10. It was a great meme. However, there were just not that many, and also there was just so much focuses on how it's being successful. It's not funny in some sort of ways. No, don't worry, I didn't kill the meme. It died at itself. All right, next meme. The golden dandelion meme. We have a golden dandelion. Yeah, this meme is pretty repetitive, and this meme was started from Canman18, who is a Minecraft YouTuber with a pink skin and orange hair. I am subscribed to Canman18, so if Canman18 sees this, then hey Canman, how are you? Love your videos. The original thing of this meme, it was just him explaining what the golden dandelion is and all the other updates that Minecraft had, including the cute ones. But most of the memes are here is just a bunch of shit posts. I'm sorry for swearing. It's just a bunch of poop posts and a letter. Yeah, just a bunch of rain rot stuff. But because of it's just a Minecraft meme and it's not really harmless, it's just annoying. I give it a 5 out of 10. It's funny because my arms makes a 5. It makes a flower. Yeah, that's so weird. Okay, moving on. Let's rate the next meme. The guy who's saying sorry. I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna get copyright strike just because I said one word. So apparently this guy was singing sorry from Justin Bieber and he doesn't know the lyrics. His name is Jonathan Kazuklaus. I don't know if I butchered his name. Sorry, Mr. Jonathan. Sorry, his name was Jonathanas. So apparently he was somewhere in Europe, I don't think a Europe talent show, and I think he was purposely making the words, wrong, or maybe just because he's European or he was somewhere from Finland or Danish. I don't know. Sorry if I didn't know. Yeah, probably because the words were English. He doesn't know English, and all he just said was sorry. And basically, this meme was sorry. Yeah, most of the memes are here. He's just apologizing, and like few videos that there were are just why does he keep apologizing? Why does he keep apologizing? I'll tell you why. Because he was a very kind man who just wanted to sing. Okay, I sing karaoke sometimes, and I didn't apologize for nothing. Not even for my my terrible voice. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's another meme from the Drake meme. Is it too late to say sorry from Justin Bieber and from that guy? This begs the question: did Justin Bieber ever saw this? And I hope he did, and I hope he had a good laugh about it. I think the guy is pretty okay. I think he has the guts to sing there and fumble his words. There's absolutely nothing wrong unless this guy has a really thing for humiliation. I'm not gonna say what it is. But anyways, I really like this meme, and this meme got this song stuck in my head, and I really kind of like the song though. So I'm gonna give this the sorry guy song a sorry out of 10. Perhaps that guy may be Canadian. So how many pointy things are in the maple tree? 9? That's a lot. Okay, that's too much. I'm just gonna give him a probably an 8 out of 10. It's a great meme that was made this song stuck in my head again. I'm glad it was stuck in my head because it was a good song. Anyone who agrees, hands up. No. The Super Bowl, yay! So apparently Bad Bunny was also there in the premiere of the Super Bowl, and eventually a lot of people don't like it. Especially people are really invested into the Super Bowl, just like our people invested in the World Cup. Quick question, guys. World Cup or Super Bowl? Obviously, to me, it's World Cup. The World Cup's way better, stronger, and I know stronger and more popular than ever. And obviously, the World Cup today is probably going to be canceled because of certain things happening. But anyways, yeah, I didn't really care much about the whole Super Bowl thing. People are some of the memes are the like for examples the memes of what people would would rather listen what people would listen to. You know what? I'm just gonna show it. Okay, bad news. I couldn't find the meme, but I think it was like what people would listen during the Super Bowl, and there's this song that's called like I ain't gay, but I do gay stuff. Not that I'm trying to put a statement out there. I'm just saying that there's a song that it says he ain't gay, but he does gay stuff, and it was a country music. You know what I mean. I think like some kind of people were angry because the music because the songs. Honestly, I don't really care about the Super Bowl, and I'm really sorry, Americans, if you cared about the Super Bowl. It's just not a thing for me. Anyways, the meme's kind of really super dead there. It's 6 feet under. I give the Super Bowl meme a football out of 10. I'll just give it a 5. Next meme, the Danganronpa meme. Now, I didn't know very much about this meme, except for the fact that the song is between the Thomas and the Tank Engine song and KSI's, Thick of It song, which I did explain in the video before. Now, I'm gonna be honest, it is a good catchy song, and I don't know who did it, but the memes of this, meme was basically like the feeling of like a certain thing is going to tell you your certain doom because like the machine is getting close. I can't sing the song, but anyways, yeah. The meme is some sort of like a impending doom coming for you, and it's like, oh, I'm so scared. Blah 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 blah. I don't know who the character here in the middle is. This is a good meme, I guess. Me when I get on the conveyor belt, it turns me purple. Isn't that cool? I like this meme because it involves with a villager. Just how I treat all my villagers in my Minecraft world. I do understand this meme, and I really kind of get the meme. However, it's just it was just really used much on my Instagram feed, and I wouldn't just wouldn't fall for it, man. It's just a really weird meme to me. But I guess I'm hurting people's opinion for this, so I'm just gonna give the Danganronpa meme a solid 6 out of 10. Sorry for people who knows this game, or is it a game? I don't know. It's a show. Anyways, next meme. Remember Tyler Oliveira made that that video of him going to the Epstein Island. Apparently, there are more videos are coming over there that people are trying to enter Epstein Island. So if you haven't thought of this, if you connect the dots a bit, you probably heard of this sort of event before. Let's say somewhere like in the year November 2019. A certain raid that happened before the creation of said YouTube Shorts. Man, I had just like a brain blast or like a memory flash by PTSD. That was a big event before. Well, I hope the Area 51 memes will become stronger and more often. I hope we get more Area 51 memes. Honestly, guys. Unfortunately, Epstein Island is property of someone, even though the island's being sold or whatever. Honestly, I already made a video about how the Epstein is absolutely Satan and his goons are out there somewhere. I said the word goon and it just really just ruined my mind. But anyways, I give the Epstein Island raid a 51 or 5.1 out of 10. Get it? Because it's Area 51, 5.1, like Epstein. Okay, we're gonna skip. The hazing ritual meme. Oh boy, this was a doozy to explore. So for those who don't know, there was a hazing ritual somewhere in the state of Iowa, and oh boy, it looks like one of those horror movies. It's become so often, and it's become really famous because there's a lot of memes of this involving like the guys being shirtless, or ones are like the police entering some sort of horror movie or some kind of backroom stuff. Now, as a person who's never been to a college before, or actually I have been to a college, has never attended such college before, I did not know what a hazing ritual is until I had to search it up. And unfortunately, I wish I never had searched it up because a lot of people died. Not a lot of people. I was like a bunch of people died during a hazing ritual because the amount of abuse they had to do is some kind of military thing. It's like, you need to get your ass up here. If you want to be a part of your crew, you need to eat this snake's wiener. If you don't drink the snake's blood and snake's wiener, you can't be a part of our club. And you'll be, ashamed for some reason. And to be honest, I wish I was never in that situation ever. And I hope people who are in that situation could, walk away as fast as possible, because who wants to be in a ritual situation like that? I'll give the hazing ritual meme a mannequin out of 10. Honestly, I wish I could research more of this hazing ritual meme. I wish I could find more clips of the hazing ritual memes. But the majority of the memes are just, people doing the exact same thing, cosplaying or LARPing the hazing ritual memes. Okay, we're getting to some interesting ones here from the hazing thing and all the other memes. Next. Hold up a second, I'm getting a call. It's the Prime Minister of Japan. What is he saying? You converted footsteps into electricity? I'm gonna need to borrow those footstep machines. For those who don't know, Japan is turning footsteps into electricity. At least that's what the caption on Instagram and TikTok was said in every video. Now I really enjoyed this meme because it was actually funny. Because depending also the gifs too. There's a bunch of memes that I like me when when my phone's out of batteries, start aggressively walking. I'm not gonna lie, this technology does exist in Japan because, people walk there and stuff. And this is actually a real working machine. I don't know where it is though in Japan. I don't know, probably in the streets of Tokyo or something. But the memes are in this, in this meme are very funny. I really love them because I saw them everywhere in not just in my For You page, but also every caption of Reels posts or shorts everywhere I watched. Now you just gotta acknowledge that these memes came from Instagram captions or Reels, because in the bottom of the text, for videos to get longer, to get a bunch of views, you're gonna have to add a few words here. So they make a fun fact of Japan is turning footsteps into electricity. This meme is also known for being the place Japan meme, or crime in Japan, because anything in Japan is awesome and amazing, and they're living in 2077 cyberpunk world. Yeah, I know it's a Japanese glazing meme, but it is a funny meme though. I really liked it, and there's a lot of memes about this. And it is kind of funny though. There's a bunch of memes that I really love, especially the Instagram gifs I've seen. There are so many Instagram gifs. Japan lucky when they need to charge their own phone. The problem is, I think you need to walk a bit longer in there, so you might have to procrastinate. So you're basically just walking, and while doom scrolling, and then for some reason, if you stop walking and you get, electrocuted by your own phone. I don't like the bunch of the memes you turn into Goku really fast. Footsteps, Japan. You see what I'm getting this? So I'm giving the Japanese turning footsteps into electricity a solid 8 out of 10. That's actually a really good meme, and I really enjoyed it. I might be biased about this, but hey, it's my channel. So, next meme. Oh, I guess that also explains why Hassan Piker's dog, was, moving so fast. Maybe he was using the doggy footsteps and then converting it into electricity. Alright, sorry. Anyway, next meme. Now, this meme is my favorite as well because people get really creative here. Unfortunately, not. I really like the Han memes, this is from the Fast and Furious movie of Tokyo Drift, and they're really creative. And I like this one. This is one of my favorite memes because it's from an Indonesia junior high schooler. Oh, Lama, he gets bullied. Oh, alright, his people. Okay, he's trying to annoy you. Okay, he looks like he's on the different side. Wait for it. Hey, there you go. So many other things here, like a tractor, another tractor, a donkey, a tricycle, or a scooter, a truck, or a tricycle. Unfortunately, these memes are not edited; they are AI memes. So, anyways, Yeah, it's fine though. I don't like the Fast and Furious movies. Don't like them. I just watch a few of them. So, anyways, I'm giving them a solid Fast out of 10. I forgot I don't live alone. Anyways, I give the Fast and Furious meme a Fast out of 10, which is a solid 6. It would have been a great meme if it was just not edited. It was just if it was just edited and not made by AI. I understand AI makes it way easier for people to make it to memes. It's fine, I guess. Next meme: high cortisol and low cortisol. Yeah, I did have to do a little bit of research here too. Man, I feel like I'm going back to school. So for those who don't know, cortisol is the thing or the testosterone, some kind of things that make you stronger, more aggressive, or whatever. I need to educate you with this. So there are some symptoms of high cortisol levels, which is not a good thing. Like for your muscles to weaken, or high blood sugar, or purple, stretches coming into your belly. These are actually bad things to have. So why are people making high cortisol versus low cortisol memes? Well, I think it has to do with testosterone or something. I don't know. Low cortisol means good or bad. I don't know. I don't know who started the memes, and I really don't like. I didn't really care for this meme because I don't know what kind of cortisol I have. Maybe I do have high cortisol or something. Who knows? I'm not a doctor, so I give this cortisol meme a low out of 10. I don't know how much that is. But anyways, next meme. So you know the guy, not the guy, but the kid named McLovin. You heard of the kid named McLovin? Well, fortunately, there's a new meme coming out from the movie. And I think the movie's called, I don't know. The movie's called Just Beyond, and it was a somewhat Disney movie what they made. And it started from this kid when his name is Evan Berger. And this bully says, "Burger?" And this came from this clip, yeah. And from that kid, the guy named McLovin, his name is Evan Berger, and then this bully make fun of his name because his name starts with Burger, and he says like, "Here it comes with fries," and then yeah, it comes the shitpost meme. Sorry, YouTube. I meant poop pose, or what is it? It just makes a bunch of memes that saying his name is Burger, and because he has a funny name. And it just becomes a meme about like, oh, the moment he says his name is a joke, it's funny, and blah blah blah. Fortunately, the kid from the Disney movie did, recognize the meme, and he got into it. He has the same thing. He just went in for it. And fortunately, the guy who is on the memes, I don't know what his name is, did make some funny things about it, and I'm pretty sure he's acknowledged it. And yeah, a lot of more memes about the Evan Burger memes. It was okay meme for me, but I will probably give it a Evan Burger out of. Okay, what am I doing? I give it a 7 out of 10. Next meme. Smiling friends. Unfortunately, guys, this isn't such a great meme. Actually, we need to put our hats down and our heads low because we need to say prayers. Unfortunately, this meme is about a dying show, not a dying show. A show that tragically passes away. Smiling Friends has officially said that they are, over. They said they were not making any more episodes, and I think they're canceling the show. And I really do like Smiling Friends. I didn't watch it entirely, but I love Smiling Friends. It's not because it was comedy or something. It was just really great, show that was comedic, but also it was just weirdly entertaining. Not because the weird animation, but because like it hits like a few emotions buttons there. And I hate to see this thing goes away because I actually like this because I watched a few clips. And you say I'm not a Smiling Friends because I just watched a few clips of the Smiling Friends. It's fine, no problem.
However, in a post on X composed of a 6-minute-long audio message, they both explained how they found themselves wanting to end the series after season 3 was done.
And I'm going to cut right to the chase. Is that Michael and I are here to announce that Smiling Friends will be ending after season 3 is done.
Yeah, Rick and Morty getting replaced by Smiling Friends. I know. The show is on Adult Swim, and unfortunately, the show is gonna go out. So, in honor of Smiling Friends, I guess for shutting it down. Your Majesty, I mean, your Mr. Presidency or whatever. They hit the second show. So I'm gonna give Smiling Friends a solid 8 out of 10. Not the memes though, the show. The memes are just them saying like, oh, Smiling Friends gun shut down. Sad. Anyways, next meme. As much as how sad is the doctor in Evan Berger meme is, and the Smiling Friends, I got something better for you to cheer you up, guys. Boo! Pigeon doctor. What do you gotta ask? It's a pigeon doctor. Is it AI? Maybe, kind of. But look at how that pigeon walked. Just look how that pigeon walked. Look at that sass. Look, he's about to save the world or something. He's like about to do a finished surgery. And the reason why is because of the walk, how he did. It kind of reminds me of that, of that Russian meme, like the beer and like dun dun dun. I can't sing it. But look at this hat. Look at that pigeon move. Oh crap! Sorry, the pigeon just smacked my camera or something. Damn, I really need some new camera settings. But anyways, yeah, it reminds me of like a lot of memes that are while walking, like the Putin walking meme. Anyways, great meme. I love the pigeon. Pigeons are like one of my favorite animals on this earth. I forgot to mention you, maybe I should mention this, but it went up. It was like a few years old, like in elementary school. There was this like giant house. It was just like full of pigeons. And I was just like, ah, and I was just screaming, and all the pigeons just went inside of the house. The house was just full of pigeons. But the way that pigeon looks like he was about to cure cancer or something, or was about to check his patience, it felt like I was invincible. I mean, there's already even cosplayers right now being the pigeon. Now, whether or not this Mr. Pigeon has a, actual doctor's degree, we will never know. So I'm giving this pigeon a pigeon out of 10. Where is a pigeon? I'll give it an 8 out of 10. Final meme. Jim Carrey. Was he replaced? Was he a clone? Or worse, was he a plastic surgeon? Well, not a plastic surgeon. Was he in plastic surgery? Look at that face. Do you actually believe this is an actual Jim Carrey, human being? Look at all those muscles in his face. Yet he's probably a shapeshifter. And look at this picture of a, fake Jim Carrey mask with his fake dentures. Those aren't fake dentures. Those are actually Jim Carrey's teeth that were replaced by, Jim Carrey. Hollywood just took their teeth, took Jim Carrey's teeth and then just put in some random guy. Clearly that picture with a fake mask was not actually Jim Carrey. Okay, I'm gonna leave the sarcasm. It's all okay. Okay, the reason why Jim Carrey was, looked like that, he looks like he's really young and looked like a lady at the same time, is because he had surgery, plastic surgery, which is very common to people who can't compensate with their age, who can't cope with their age, and for the people who need to have a good image in the face and skin in the world of Hollywood. I don't have a good skin and I feel fine. Now, I was going to make a video about this because, well, it was somewhere in the, end of February 28th. But I really didn't care about it because, well, what do I have to do? Jim Carrey, making himself in the headlines. I don't know where he was. I think he was in the Oscars. I like Jim Carrey. I think he's a great actor back in the 80s and 70s. And then he was really good in the Sonic movies. However, I don't know what he's doing right now. So we're going to give Jim Carrey the question mark out of 10 meme. Okay. This is a little pointless video, I guess, but I'm glad I made it. Anyways, thank you for this month's meme rating. Sorry, no copyright. Anyway, see you in the next meme. That's all. See ya. Oh yeah, I also forgot to mention I will be continually making more, videos. Forgive me for not telling you that because, I will be making more videos more often now. And including like recent events, probably new gaming. There's this new game in Roblox I really want to, and I also want to tell you about a few places that I went because yes, during the time I was out, I did travel out. So anyways, yeah, thank you for, watching this if you actually did, who knows. But glad to be back on the world of YouTube. See ya.